The crash. The desert stretched endlessly under the twin suns, shimmering with waves of heat. Dax Tanner, a former space marine turned freelance scavenger, had been searching for wreckage to salvage when his scanner picked up a faint distress signal. The source wasn't far, a recent crash site. The ship was unlike anything he'd seen before, a sleek vessel with iridescent plating that glowed faintly despite its ruined state. As he approached, his breath caught in his throat. Amidst the wreckage lay a figure, a humanoid girl with shimmering silver skin, her eyes closed, and her breathing shallow. She was hurt. Dax hesitated. He had no idea who or what she was, but he couldn't leave her there. Gently, he lifted her into his hovercraft, noting the intricate suit she wore, clearly advanced beyond anything he'd ever seen. "Hang in there," he murmured. "You're not dying on my watch." Awakening, Dax brought the girl to his hideout, a fortified shelter nestled in the cliffs. He treated her wounds as best as he could, using his rudimentary medkit and hoping her physiology wasn't too different from a human's. Hours later, she stirred. Her large, luminous eyes fluttered open, glowing faintly in the dim light. Dax watched as she focused on him, her gaze filled with a mix of fear and curiosity. "Hey, you're safe," he said softly, raising his hands to show he meant no harm. "You crashed, and I brought you here." Her voice, melodic and strange, resonated in his mind rather than his ears. "Who are you? Why did you help me?" Dax blinked, startled by the telepathic communication. "I'm Dax. Helping's what we do out here." She introduced herself as Lyris, a scout from a distant star system. Her ship had been ambushed by pirates, forcing her to crash land on this desolate planet. She was alone and stranded. Learning each other, over the following days, Dax and Lyris learned more about each other. He shared stories of Earth, its struggles, and his own journey as a wanderer after the military. Lyris spoke of her homeworld, an aquatic paradise called Aelura, and the mission that had led her so far from it. Despite their differences, they found a surprising amount of common ground. They both knew loss, loneliness, and the yearning for a place to belong. Lyris marveled at Dax's resourcefulness, while he was fascinated by her advanced technology and her people's harmony with nature. She even helped him repair some of his old equipment with her knowledge, deepening their bond. Danger returns. Their growing connection was interrupted when a pirate ship appeared in the sky. The same ones who had attacked Lyris were now hunting her, likely tracking the faint signals from her damaged vessel. "We need to fight," Lyris said, her voice urgent. "If they capture me, they'll use my knowledge to conquer worlds." Dax wasn't about to let that happen. Together, they fortified his hideout, combining his survival skills with her advanced tech. They worked side by side, a seamless team. When the pirates descended, they were met with a ferocious defense. Dax's sharpshooting and Lyris's energy-based weaponry proved a deadly combination. Though outnumbered, they managed to drive the attackers away, their victory solidifying the bond between them. A new beginning. In the aftermath, Lyris stood with Dax under the starlit sky, her silver skin shimmering in the moonlight. "You saved me twice now," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "Why do you risk so much for someone you barely know?" Dax looked at her, his heart pounding. "Because you're worth it. You didn't deserve to be left out there alone." Tears, liquid light, formed in her eyes. "Dax, my people believe in life debts, but what I feel for you is more than that." She leaned closer, her glowing eyes meeting his. "I've never felt this way before." Neither had Dax. He closed the distance, their kiss sealing a connection that transcended the stars. Love across the cosmos. In the weeks that followed, Lyris repaired a communicator and called for help. Her people arrived, offering Dax a place among them. Though he hesitated to leave the only home he'd known, he realized his future was with her. Together, they left the barren planet, embarking on a journey across the galaxy. Dax, the human scavenger, and Lyris, the alien scout, proved that love could bridge even the vastest distances between worlds. Their story became a legend, a testament to the idea that when two hearts are destined to find each other, not even the stars can keep them apart.